What a mess. Miss Vero says, what do you mean you almost drowned, OxMad? What happened? Oh, Miss Vero, I told the story a while back on stream, but basically, well, my nephew almost drowned. My nephew Maddox. He went to a water park, that there Volcano Island. Here, you know what? I can actually show you guys. Let me see if I can. I can show you. There's two slides. There's Volcano Island. There's two slides in Volcano Island. Oh no, what's it called? What's the water park called? Volcano Bay, maybe? Yeah, Volcano Bay. It was that there, Volcano Bay. Ensign9, thank you for following. Computer Cuttlefish says at least he has a recording for his for his dumb he is to help future generations. Frexy says she makes me dress up like a cowboy in bed now, thanks to you. Oh, you're welcome, Frexy. Anyway, there's this water park in Florida called, or in Orlando called Volcano Bay. And there's two slides in here. There's one called the Oh Yeah, and Oh No. There's two slides. There's the Oh Yeah and the Oh No. And I was recommended to try one of these slides because I asked someone there. And
well done.
And oh, Model Skeleton, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime subscription. That's very kind of you, Model Skeleton. Yeehaw, partner. Let me know if there's a name you'd like to add to the wheel, to either the horse or the saloon. I'm happy to do that for you. But anyway, yeah. So long story short, he asked a lady at the counter at the tourist what's it called? The gift shop. He asked a lady there for a recommendation, and she said that the two underrated rides of the slides of the park were the Oh Yeah and the Oh No. Now, the Oh Yeah is kind of an easy ride. It's an easy slide here. It's basically like, yeah, this is the purple one here, I reckon, is the Oh No, or the Oh Yeah. Okay, this is the Oh Yeah. The green one's the Oh Yeah, and the purple one's the Oh No. Because the Oh Yeah here, see, the Oh No drops into a 10-foot pool, and then the Oh Yeah drops into a 6-foot pool, because it's a much shorter drop. Anyway, long story short, my nephew Maddox fell into that water, and he, usually just goes like this and just kind of wades around until he comes to the top, and eventually, after about 10-15 seconds. Now, that was the first time he'd ever been on a water slide, so he didn't really know what to expect. He didn't take a deep enough breath right after he came out of this tube, and he fell into the water before he was prepared. So he basically had been breathing out as he was falling into the water, so he didn't have a deep enough breath. And then he just started going like this, just wading around with his eyes shut, and after 10-15 seconds, he still wasn't at the surface. So he started panicking and paddling as quickly as he could, and he still wasn't up at the surface. And then he did something he'd never done before. He opened his mouth, and he just started sucking water in, and that was it. That was the moment that my nephew Maddox thought, oh, this is it, he's drowning. And then he eventually opened his eyes, and he realized he was swimming down towards the ground. So finally, he corrected himself and got back up and finally came up above water, just gasping for air. And when he came out, there was already a lifeguard in the water, and the lifeguard was handing him a life preserver jacket, and he's like, here, do you need this, bro? Do you need this? And Maddox was real mad, and he's like, no, get away from me, get away from me. And he goes, do you need this, bro? And he kept shoving it into his face, and he's like, no, let go, I don't need this, get out of my face, I can't swim with you shoving crap in my face. So eventually, Maddox shoved it. He goes, no, just let me, I can swim, just let me get to the side. And then as he's doing that, another lifeguard ran up to the side of the pool, and he points to him and goes, bro, can you swim? And my nephew Maddox was just so embarrassed and angry that he started sweating in the pool. You know, when you're totally wet in water and you can feel yourself sweating? It's an awful feeling. So he finally got up, and all these parents and their kids are standing around watching this poor, miserable man get up out of this pool that he almost drowned in on his first ever water slide. Anyway, that's just, I know I've told that story before, but there you go. That's my story of my little nephew Maddox almost drowning and getting real embarrassed. And, after that day, my nephew Maddox said he thought, those lifeguards should do him, just give him the dignity of drowning next time. Just let him drown. There's no recovering from that. I don't want to come back up. If that happened to me, I'd be too embarrassed. I'd just be like, you know what? Just put a tombstone right here. Let me just lay in this pool for all eternity. I never want to come back up above surface ever again. Just let me die here. Thank you. God bless. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, everyone. This park was bust. I don't need it. No legs. Anyway, there's that story for you. Well, I'm glad you like that, Patuba 13. Let's see here. You're going to embarrass him, OxMad? Yeah, I know, Tugok. I shouldn't have told that story without him being here, but there we go. You're right, those wagon wheels exist. Okay, let's check out that wagon wheel. I hope you like that story. Oh, Milkovium 115. Howdy there, partner. My dad actually did that to me. I was at a reservoir when I was a kid, and all these kids were jumping in the reservoir and swimming around, having a good old time. And my dad, I wasn't even wearing a swimming trunk or anything. I was just wearing clothes, like regular old clothes, like a pants and t-shirt. And some kids were like, "Oh, why don't you swim with us?" I'm like, "No, I'm wearing clothes. I can't swim right now, and plus I don't know how." Next thing you know, my dad just picked me up and tossed me into the water like that, and I started to drown. That's probably the first time I started to drown in my life. And some of the kids who were like the better swimmers, they had to save me. But yeah, that was my first experience trying to swim, I guess. Let's watch this clip again.
Where's your mother? Any luck?
On a bike this morning.
See where the sun is?
Up there.
Yeah, on the back of your neck. You're casting a shadow. You can see it, the fish can see it. Always fish with the sun in your face. The other bank's the place. That is, if you want my opinion.
Gosh, Emperado, I want your opinion. But Mama won't let me go over there.
Why not?
I can't swim.
You can't what?
I can't swim.
How old are you?
6.
See ya. Later. Adios. Oh, there he is. He's drowning.
Help him, he can't swim.
I may learn. Everybody should swim. Just reach out in front of you and grab a handful of water. Pull it back towards you.
Oh, how about that? He learned.
That's the way I learned.
I did it, Emperado, I did it.
That's not at all what happened to me. I just started sinking, and some other kid had to save me.
Well, how